San Francisco. Super Week. No off-season. This is the Sport Beach Clubhouse, where sport, culture, and marketing play on.
Hi, it's Jay Kaufman here. I'm at the Sport Beach Clubhouse Content Studio. I'm here with Sam Farber. Sam is the head of Yahoo Studios and sports content. Sam, we go way back. I checked this morning, and we had 518 mutual connections on LinkedIn. So
just 518.
Just 518. I know. Well, I'm sure it'll be higher after this week. But you've had an impressive career, and do you want to talk a little bit about your background and kind of how you got here?
Sure, happy to. So I started with you at the NBA many years ago, and I got to the NBA at a really interesting time when social media was just beginning for brands. I mean, a lot of these platforms are maybe a year or two old, generally, and I was young and I was using social media, and it was an opportunity, a white space at the time that I tacked onto the job I was hired for. And as social grew, I sort of ran with it with a small group of people, and that was really the beginning of my sports media career. And so during my time at the NBA, I helped build our social and digital content business, and then I spent the second half of my time there selling and licensing that content via business development deals and distribution deals. I went to a collectibles holding company afterward, after it was acquired. I helped sort of turn around a portfolio company that they purchased, build a marketplace, like clean up some of the business, and then eventually get that business sold. And then for the last 2.5 years, I've been here at Yahoo, which has been great. And I lead our sports content team, and I lead our central studios team, which does all of the video production for the company.
It's amazing, man. I'm really happy for you, too. So at NRG, we've done a lot of research recently that's around kind of the different touch points and the new touch points that fans have, how their engagement's changing, especially with younger fans. Do you want to talk a little bit about kind of the Yahoo Sports content strategy? And I think a big thing is kind of meeting fans where they are. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I would say there's two mantras I have. That's one of them, which I'll talk about in a minute. And the other mantra I have is making sports fans smarter. I think one of the most important things you can do as a leader of content is figure out what it is you're trying to achieve with the content that you're creating, because there's literally an infinite number of possibilities. And when you map out the sports content ecosystem that exists, and you think about Barstool, or you think about ESPN, or you think about Bleacher Report, or Overtime, and there's so many others, they all fit somewhere in that sort of continuum, in that map. And when I got here 2.5 years ago, I think what Yahoo Sports really needed was direction on where in that landscape they fit. And where we settled was trying to make sports fans smarter, make them understand the games that they watch and they love, understand the why and the what behind the stories, give them more insight and perspective. And then coupled with that, not just focus on editorial content, not just focus on show content, but really focus on meeting them where they are no matter the platform. So we focused a lot on our FAST channel, YouTube. We can talk more about all these things in a minute, but we have a multi-platform, multi-channel approach to everything. And given my background working in social and trying to talk to fans on a platform they spend a lot of their own personal time, I think it's really important to create a great experience wherever people want to consume sports content.
Completely agree. And every sports fan has their own go-tos, and so it sounds like you're meeting them where they are, like you said. Do you want to talk? You guys recently launched the Yahoo Sports Network. Do you want to talk a little bit about that and kind of your overall video strategy?
Yeah, so we had 2-3 shows or so 2.5 years ago. Again, it was a business that had phenomenal editorial content.